Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 67, I think. 67 on season 1. Today we're going to talk about rebalancing Acorns accounts and how often that happens. So, here's what you need to know. Let's go ahead and dive in. So, on the actual Acorns website, it talks about there's like a frequently asked question. So, I did like a rebalancing question or whatever. And on there they discuss that, yes, it can happen quarterly. Your account will rebalance. But I guess we should talk about what is rebalancing first. So rebalancing is, say, your account has like 20% in big company stocks, 25% in small company stocks, 10% in bonds. We'll just do it 25% for each. 25% corporate bonds, 25% government bonds, 25% big stocks, 25% small stocks. So say that's your account. Well, one goes down by 5%, say whatever Apple crashes today, and next thing you know, it's down 5%, so it's down to 20%, and your other stocks are up whatever, like 1.5% to equate for that. So what Acorns will do is they'll sell some of your shares in those other ETFs and take that money and put it back into that big company stock to bring it back up to 25%. So this will help you generate more money when a stock, when the ETF crashes, as well as holding your money if something were to go up as well. So say big company stocks were to go up to 30%, it would sell 5% of that shares, take that back down to 25, and then deposit the rest of those into the small company stocks, and then the corporate and saving bonds. So this can happen quarterly. So they look at the account about every quarter and make the adjustments then. However, if your account is only 2% up or something like that, they don't rebalance on that. Rebalancing also happens whenever you deposit in money into your account. So say you're like $20 a week or whatever, and one of your accounts is up 3%, it won't deposit any money into that account. It'll take the $20 and put it into the other accounts that are smaller in hopes that it rebalances and brings that percentage back down to 25%. So my personal account has been rebalanced twice. Once because of my own doing, I changed from a super aggressive account down to a moderately aggressive account. And so obviously because I did that, it had to rebalance. This is not something that you want to do because when you rebalance without holding, when you rebalance, you make money off of that, and so it gets taxed as capital gains. Well, if you hold a stock for a year and then sell it off, you pay a less percentage on the tax. So you don't want to rebalance all that often because you will end up paying a higher percentage tax on the money that you made. And then also, Acorns rebalanced my account one time, and this was about 6 months ago, as they added a big international stocks ETF to the moderately aggressive account, and that, in essence, they dropped some percentage on the corporate and government bonds and took that and put it into the international big company stock or ETF, and so my account was rebalanced then. So I had to some of my shares were sold to put into there. So it was kind of a shocker when that happened. I got on, I was like, it's rebalancing, what the heck? And then I was like, oh, I guess it changed it. So this year, after a year of being at this account level, I'll rebalance it back to a moderate, so that way I can have more money in a corporate and government bonds. And basically, the reason why it's important for you for account to rebalance, regardless of if you're investing on like a stash or a Robinhood, you want to continue keeping the certain percentage that you're investing. So say you're like swing trading, you need to allocate a certain percentage into swing trading, and that's it. So say you were to go up like 40% on that, you want to bring it back down to 25 and then put that into like long-term stock investments or long-term corporate bonds and government bonds. So here's why that's important, is because say you were to make say you have an account that's $2,000, it goes up 20%, so or 10%, we'll say. So you have $200 extra in there, and it will take that money and bring it back down to $2,000, or the 20% that you're in, and take that and put it into government bonds, which will in essence continue to gain interest on that, which still makes you money, but it saves it, so it's more It's more stable. It's not as volatile, and it's also a lot more secure. And then say that your 20% account goes down more, it will take that money and be like, hey, now's the time to buy. So let's take the money from there and put it back into there. We've already made more money off of here, so now we can put it back here, and hopefully that'll make us more money. So the whole idea behind it is to help you generate a larger percentage of income in a safer way. Basically, would be how to do it. Anyways, I hope that explains about how often your account will rebalance. So it can do it quarterly. I've only seen it done twice in the last year. But for me, that was because one was on my own term, and then the other one was an ETF was added. So it's never rebalanced based upon my percentages being completely wacky. That's because I do a month or a bi-weekly deposit along with a monthly auto deposit as well. So let's go ahead and dive into the question of the day. The question of the day is, do you carry a donor card? And the answer to that is no. I don't know why. I just am not a donor, and that's probably because when I was 16, I was I don't think I want to be a donor, but now I probably have not a problem with it. So I just need to get it added to the license. But I don't carry one because I'm not a donor. So eventually I probably will. When I go to renew my license, I probably will add that. Anyways, so if you guys have an answer to that question, go ahead and post it down below. Like I said, if you guys have any questions for Acorns, Stash, Robinhood, or any investments or small business advice, go ahead and post them down below. I'll tackle them on the next episode. And until next time, don't forget to subscribe up here and check out how do I keep an 8% return on my Acorns account. And then check out this other cool video right about here. And until next time, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.